I'm going to show you how to turn $100 into $10,000 every single month. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do this completely all from home. It's called virtual wholesaling. It works in any city, any states. You don't need a license to actually do this. All right, so stick with me. I'm going to break down the steps, the process, and show you exactly how it's done. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Khang, also known as King Khang. I've been in the real estate game for the past 12 years. I started out as a fix and flipper, and that, my friend, is a nightmare. I remember waking up dealing with contractor, cities, permit, wait 4 to 6 months until I can get paid, and within that time period, all your capital is tied up, and there's just so much risk involved. And when I discovered wholesaling, it was the best thing ever. It's because I was able to find a property, all right? And then I went and negotiated with the seller. I put that property in a contract. I found a buyer in 2 days, sell a piece of paper, sell the contract over to this buyer, all right, for $28,000, and we closed in 15 days. Actually only cost me, all right, $250 to put that property in a contract. And that to me was the aha moment where I knew that this was the game that I wanted to play. So here I am today showing you how to do the exact same thing. That first wholesale deal led me on to building a team of 7 VAs that run my whole entire business operations. And all of my VAs are from the Philippines. They're able to get on the phone, negotiate with the seller, lock the property in a contract, and get the property sold. And now we're able to do about 6-figure a month wholesaling houses completely virtual. So I can show you how to do this in any city, any states, if you're willing to put in the work, because nothing works if you don't, my friend. So let's rock and roll. Step number 1 is you gotta go to this website, and this is where you use the $100 for. All right, so with my affiliate link, you get a 7 days free trial, but after that 7 days, it's gonna cost you about 97 bucks. And the reason why you go to this website is because this website has the #1 data. So you can pull all the distressed property, all right, that you can target. For example, vacant, tax lien, pre-probate, pre-foreclosure, absentee owner, failed listing. Failed listing is like expired listing, all right? So anything that people list on the market and it didn't sell, you can pull it up and it's called failed listing. They also have many other lists that you can actually target. This is just to name a few, and this is some of the best lists for me that I recommend that you should target. So a lot of you spend so much time on on-market deals, making offer to on-market property that's on the MLS that's listed, or you spend so much time making offer on like Zillow, you know, Craigslist, for sale by owners, or anything that's listed on the open market where everybody, right, can come in contact with that owner. It's just too saturated, and there's just too much competition. Typically, you get the best deal and the largest spread on your wholesale deal is target off-market deals, where you're the only one who contact the owner, who want to get the list of at least 5,000 addresses. So the next thing we're gonna do is, once you get all the addresses, is to skip trace to get the owner phone number. So you can use truepeoplesearch.com. That's the free way. Now, the one thing about the free way is that it takes a lot of manual labor. So you literally got to sit there, punch in one address at the same time, hit search, and then it'll spits out the phone number. So if you have like 2,000 or 5,000 names, all right, it's going to take you a long time to actually go through it. But listen, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Payway is batchleads.io/WTM. This is my affiliate link with them. All right, they're going to give you a little bit of discount. They're going to take good care of you. But basically, this is the payway. So the payway is you're able to take the list of 2,000, 5,000, or 10,000 names or address. You just upload it onto their website with one push of a button, and boom, it'll spits out all the phone number for you just like that. So what you're paying for is you're paying for convenience and speed. Once you get the phone number and the address of the property, you can cold call them, all right? Or you can send them a text blast. All right, cold call and text message is probably the quickest, the fastest way, the cheapest way to get in front of a seller. You send a text, boom, they get it just like that. The next one, all right, majority, I think a lot of people don't do nowadays is direct mail. Now, direct mail can get extremely expensive. I think it's like 50 cents per postcard or $1 per letters. This is something for those of you who actually have some money to spend on your marketing. If not, I honestly think that cold calling, just pick up the phone and just pound the phone. Now, cold calling suck, all right? Just sitting there 3 to 4, 5 hours a day, people yelling at you, screaming at you, cussing at you, hang up the phone on you, all right? Slam the phone in your face, all right? They call you all kind of nasty names, all right? But cold calling is extremely effective. You got to focus on what matters. A lot of you, you're afraid to pick up the call because you're like, well, Khang, one, you probably don't know what to say, all right? Because you've never talked to a seller. You're like, oh, I don't know what they're going to say. How am I going to respond to this? How am I going to respond to that? So because of that fear, you're scared and you're not so you won't pick up the phone. So listen, you can check some of my other video out where I do a lot of cold call role play. Just search King Kong cold call role play. There should be a bunch of videos that actually pops up where I get you guys on the phone, right? And we role play back and forth. And then I give you tips, feedback, and advice. I show you exactly how to talk, how to negotiate, and how to close the seller. But you got to put in the legwork. The legwork is you got to, watch through all those videos, all right? Sit down there and come up with your own script, all right? Because once you know what to say, how to handle the seller objections, how to overcome it, and how to close them, you have more confidence because now you know exactly what you're doing, what you're talking about. You have more confidence to pick up the phone, to talk to them, all right? But once again, practice makes perfect. You cannot just educate, learn, but not taking action. Take imperfect actions, and then, my friend, you will become a freaking beast one day. Now, for those of you who have a little extra money to spend, go to WTMFam.com, all right? You can go there. You can purchase my seller script I use to train all my VA up. It's the exact script where I use how I talk and how I negotiate with the seller. You got to get out of your comfort zone, all right? You got to stop being a little bitch. Something I at least want to do for you is I'm going to give you three of my most powerful negotiating questions that we actually use, that I train my VA up, and every single time when we get on the phone and we ask these 3 powerful negotiating questions, we get the seller to drop the price like it's freaking hot outside, baby, like hot potato. So negotiating question number 1 is you want to position it where you be like, hey, we are willing to buy the property in an as-is condition, where we're willing to come in, take over the property as is. You don't have to do any repair. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to clean up the house, all right? And when you do move, you take whatever you want with you. Whatever you don't want, you can leave it behind, leave it as is. Our team will come in, we'll take care of all of that for you. Our goal is to make sure that this is just a hassle-free, a stress-free sale for you. Now listen, when you ask someone to reduce the price, you need to give them a reason why they need to drop their price. Otherwise, why would I drop my price for you, right? Because majority of you, when you negotiate with the seller, all you say is that the best you can do? Is that the lowest you take, right? What's your bottom line? You sound like a little bitch. You sound like you're begging. You need to come in strong, position yourself, giving them the reason why they need to drop the price. Because if they were to list the property, the agent is going to ask them, well, you need to fix this, you need to fix that, you need to do the repairs, right? So before, you need to clean up the house. You need to make it so it's appealing, all right? And then they'll list the property. And most sellers, they don't want to do that. They don't have the time, they don't have the cash, and they just don't want to do it. And some of them, dude, some of them are hoarders. And they're like, shit, dude, you want me to clean this shit up? Shit, right? They'll be like, oh, shit, dude, there's a lot of shit to clean up here. And they don't want to do it. So that's why they don't want to work with an agent. So when you're able to present them that, they'll be like, whew, man. And that's what we did on the last phone call that I went live on Instagram and freaking got the seller to go from 500 to 465 to 400,000 to 360,000. We closed him and we made $40,000 on that one deal. Here's negotiating question number 2. And this is when you come in and instead of saying, oh, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, you want to position yourself by saying, hey, Mr. Seller, I don't know if I could, but if I can, get my company, my team manager, my partner, however you want to say it. But what if I can get my team manager to take care of my company, to take care of all the closing costs and all the fees for you? For example, we'll take care of all the excise tax, the transfer tax, the title insurance, the escrow fee, no realtor commissions. We even pay off the existing mortgage. I just want to know what's the least that you would consider as a walk net away to you would be. Boom. So when you talk to the seller, you want to focus on talking about the walk away, the net amount that they're going to receive at the time of closing. And the reason why this is so important is because, most seller, they don't know what all the closing costs, right, is. And to them, it's probably this large amount. So they get overwhelmed, right? And they're like, oh, I got to take this in consideration, that in consideration, the taxes and all that. But you just told them, we'll cover all of that. Just give me a walk away. When you ask them about the net walk away, now they're like, oh, you know what? I only need this much to live the life I want, to move, right? To take my stuff, to take care of my kids, to pay for my medical bill, pay off my debt or whatever it is, right? But now they have a number in their head that they can now work off of. And typically, my friend, that number it's always, to me, from my experience, it's always much lower than what they say that they will sell the property to you for. Boom. Negotiating question number 3. And that is saying, hey, well, Mr. Seller, since we are going to come in and we're going to pay all cash, which means we can close on the day of your choice. Once again, our goal is to make this a hassle-free, all right, the easiest sales for you as possible. You pick the date, you pick the time, we make it happen. All right? Now, with that being said, is that the best you can do for us? And when you position yourself like, is that the best you can do for us? Now it makes it very personal, right? What you can do for us, very personal. That, my friend, is my top 3 negotiating questions that we ask every single time when we're on the phone with the seller, and I teach my VA to do the same. A lot of you will be like, well, Khang, I don't have any experience in construction. How do I calculate repair costs when it comes to estimating repairs and making offer to the seller? Here you go, my friend. So if the seller tells you it just needs some carpet, some paint, all right? If it's a light rehab, just cosmetic, very light rehab, I would just use $15 to $20 per square foot, all right? So let's just say if it's 1,000 square feet, takes 1,000 times it by 15 or $20. So if you times it by $20, which means this is going to cost you about $20,000 to rehab this property on a light rehab. If it's a medium rehab, right, it needs a little bit more work, then I'll go with $25 to $35 per square foot. Now, this is all depend on what states you're in. Some states a little bit more expensive, some states a little bit cheaper, but this number, I would say, is pretty much within the ballpark. So now that you got the seller to accept your offer, that property is under contract, all you need to do is take that contract and send it to a local title company to open up escrow. Next thing is to find the cash buyer for your deal. All right, I use dealsformenow.com. It's the same website, but what's so cool about them is that they have access to the MLS. All you need to do is put in the address of the property that you got in the contract, and you literally just check the box of all the cash transaction or everything sold within the last 6 or 12 months, and you just find, right? Typically, we go within like half a mile to a mile radius, but you can pull up the entire city or the entire states if you wanted to. And with one push of a button, it will spit out for you all the cash transaction that happens within that time period. And you can start pounding the phone, and those, my friend, are your cash buyers. All right, but obviously there's other ways to find cash buyers, like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist. You can go on your local RIA, other Facebook and social media outlet, all right, that you can find cash buyer investor from. But to us, this is the website that we depend on, that we use, right? It's like a one-stop shop. You go there and boom. Once you found the buyer, some of you will be like, well, Khang, how can I show the property if I'm not there? Well, let me show you, my friend, exactly what you need to do. So what you need to do is you need to start building relationship with other wholesaler, some local realtors, or maybe you have friends or family or someone that's in the area that can be your foot on the ground, all right? This person will come out, They are the facilitator. They go out there and their job is to make sure that the buyer and the seller does not interact or does not talk about pricing, all right? And you just, before you send out the buyer, one, you got to qualify your buyer, all right? And then two, you need to tell your seller, hey, listen, right? You set up the time, the date, the time with your buyer. You call the seller and you be like, hey, you know, our contractors, all right, or a partner, a contractor is going to be there. All they're going to do is they're going to walk through the property. They're going to inspect the property, make sure everything is good to go before we close on it. They'll be in and out of there very, very quick. Now, once you find the buyer, the next thing to do is to have the buyer sign what's called an assignment agreement. You send it to the title company, the same title company that you open your escrow with. The title company will do the rest of the work and they will get you paid. Typically, they can pay you by sending you a cashier check or wire the money to you. And all you really need to do is one of this a month, all right? You got 30 days to do it. You just go there, pull the list, skip trace the list, figure out what market channel you wanna call, you wanna do, focus on doing it, and just, you can do this part-time or you can do this full-time, my friend. It depends on how much work you're willing to put in. How much you put in is what you're gonna get out of. But I think to make $10,000 a month wholesaling is actually not that hard. The question is, how committed are you, how good are you on the phone, and how consistent you are. If you have all of those three, you, my friend, should be able to close one deal a month that nets you $10,000 a month, and you can do this consistently. Every single month, just make sure you have a list of at least 5,000 to 10,000 phone number that you can call, that you can reach out, that you can talk to, and you can start putting property in a contract. For those of you, if you want to level up, if you want to learn more, go to WTMclass.com. I created a 15-minute video. It's another free deep dive training where I will basically share with you the systems, the program that I actually use to start generating 6-figure a month. Nothing work if you don't. Dreams don't work unless you do. I wish you the best of luck, my friend. I'll see you at the top. Until next time, take care, and let's go get this money.